If you want to maximize your athletic potential, you need to follow a good program from adolescence to adulthood. But you're probably wondering what makes a program good in the first place. All good programs are built on fundamental principles, and today I'm going to be giving you 3 principles that will help you build a good program. The first principle is exercise selection based on applied science and research. The exercise that you should be choosing should be based on your athlete's current needs, time of year, and individual strengths and weaknesses. Not what your old coach did, not what you saw online, or what elite coaches are doing for their pro athletes. And here's why. One, what worked for you in the past was specific to your past needs and context, whether it was good or bad. 2, randomly grabbing exercise without understanding the adaptations they will derive is just plain stupid. And 3, the workouts that elite coaches use for their pro athletes are built around their context and current abilities. Copying and pasting them into your program without understanding the context or modification won't help you and may potentially harm you or your athlete. It's okay to take inspiration from these elite coaches, but you need to reformat information based on your needs or your athlete's needs. Principle number 2 is fluidity and willingness to experiment. Many coaches are too rigid with their programming, either out of stubbornness or fear. Fear is especially common with elite athletes because coaches don't want to mess them up, so they play it safe and focus on maintaining the status quo without improving their performance. But the reality is, high-level athletes go through intense year-round game schedules and training. Principle number 3 is objective, individualized programming. A good program should be based on objective data like test results, biomechanical assessments, and insights from both your own program and external sources like peer-reviewed studies or data from other coaches. That's because becoming a better athlete means addressing both physical and mechanical limitations. And to identify these limitations, you need measurable data. For example, if you're trying to improve a decent athlete's sprint start, are you going to stick with what's working or steer them toward a more optimal pattern backed by evidence? The answer is obvious. You aim for the more optimized pattern. While the ideal pattern may vary slightly between athletes, it's still within the same ballpark. That's because elite athletes tend to share specific KPIs, and you have to find these KPIs through large-scale data and objective analysis and research. If you apply all 3 of these principles, you'll be well on your way to building a solid training program. But being able to do all 3 of these consistently and apply them correctly isn't easy. If you're unsure how to do this, visit my website and sign up for my free 1-month program called Velocity Foundations. I've designed it to incorporate all 3 of these principles and more.